all today, and I'm back now, and then I'll be here tomorrow.
So what's going on over there? What's the whole vibe?
It's fun, it's like the best weekend if you're a Tell 'em Steve Dave fan to meet people. It's like, I get to meet some people. People ask me to sign shit, which never happens otherwise.
Yeah.
It's cool, everyone just hanging out, talking, different areas, like the whole studio's taken over. Everyone's in their own little cliques. It's fun though.
Yeah. My co-host Darius is complete uninitiate to anything Tesdy Town related, you know.
That's fine. Most people are.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah,
good.
it's a pretty cool click, but he's still, I've told him about the times you shouted us out, put us out on the feed, and we've always
Yeah.
appreciated that. And I know you've asked a
Thank
couple of
you.
times to get on here, so we're happy to
Yeah.
finally make that happen.
I love guesting on shows because I don't have to do any editing or anything like that. I just get to show up and hang out. It's a lot easier.
Oh yeah, dude.
So,
What up, get him going on? That's let's go. Right now they're he's the office coach who makes sure everything runs smoothly. By the way, welcome to a brand new episode of Cornbread and Beans. My name is Rio Riojas. I'm a Lansing-based comedian, actor, podcaster. I do this show with my best friend Darius Kennedy.
That's me.
Yep.
I'm from Chicago. And then,
nice.
yep. And that doesn't mean much.
Yep, he's a Lansing transplant. We like to do the show about comedy, about food, and we have a special guest, as you guys can tell. It's a little bit of a setup. Welcome, Brian Ruppert.
Hey, how's it
Hey,
going,
Pew, pew, pew,
everybody?
pew, pew, pew,
Everybody's
pew.
favorite host from Reviewing History. How are you guys?
yeah, yeah. Go ahead and tell the Entree 3000s where they can find you and what you got going on.
So, I'm Brian Rupert. I'm a filmmaker. I do a lot of video work with the podcast Tell 'em Steve Dave. I have my own podcast called Reviewing History. We watch historical movies. We tell you what's real and fake in them as we make dick and fart jokes and bust each other's balls.
Dude, it's the
It
best.
uh it's a really fun time. I recommend it for anybody. You don't even need to have seen the movie. We'll just walk you through the plot and just have fun. It's really just an excuse to hang jokes and bullshit. The reason I'm here is it is out right now. It is live. Bandcamp.com. Type in Reviewing History. Our brand new Christmas podcast is up. It's 4 hours of Christmas podcasting for $5. It's packed with songs, fun, games. If you like Christmas, you like podcasts, you're going to have fun listening
Let's
to this.
go.
I promise you. Full pod breaking down Die Hard, and then a 3 hour Christmas podcast with games, original songs, fun. I can't recommend it enough. Bandcamp.com, Reviewing History.
Let's go. Let's go.
Word up.
Dude, that's so awesome. When did you guys release it? Just last night? Today's the first day live?
Dropped dropped Black Friday at the stroke of midnight. It was there. People picking it up, and they seem to like it so far. So
Dude,
so far
that's
so good.
awesome.
That's like my baby I work on all year. I spend so much time thinking of the concept for it and writing the material. The concept behind this one is that we are at a Diddy party in December 2023. And
Diddy.
the whole time we're talking about how nothing bad could happen to Diddy. What could happen to him? It's
Yeah,
December 2023. Everyone loves Diddy.
he's the man. He's on top of the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking shocking.
let's go.
Scoop, scoop.
But yeah, so they release a Christmas special every year on Bandcamp, and I bought last year. I'm about to buy this year. I can't wait. Honestly, different show. Your guys' show's a lot of fun. I don't even watch the movies. I just watch the episodes. Have a good time. Most of the movies I've seen already. Some of them I haven't, but you guys always do a good job doing that. It's a lot of fun. But dude, it's time for the weekly catch up.
Dude, never,
Weekly ketchup,
Never.
but never on a hot
never on a
dog.
hot dog. What are you doing with your life?
Do you put ketchup on a hot dog?
I eat my hot dogs raw. I don't put any condiments.
Oh,
Actually, that's a lie. Sometimes I'll put relish, but mostly
okay.
I'll go raw dog. Absolutely nothing.
Raw
And when I
glizzy
was doing
dog in it.
keto, I'll tell you guys a story. When I was doing keto, I
Triple
lost
dog in
100
it.
pounds the first time I did keto, no bun, raw hot dog, and I did it so much I almost gave my body an allergy. And if I have a hot dog now, without a bun, I automatically get the runs, and like I have to shit myself. I cannot eat a hot dog without a bun anymore, or I get mud butt and I gotta run to the bathroom.
My man was splitting a glizzy and then putting another glizzy in that split glizzy, and he said, "I have a glizzy bun for my."
The last
glizzy."
time I ate raw hot dogs, I also ate mushrooms that same night.
Yeah,
And it was in Lansing. It was in Lansing.
Yeah,
And it was in Lansing, dude. And I threw up on some guy's couch. Raw
Nice.
hot dogs.
raw hot dogs.
So I was responsible enough to just flip the cushion over and
Well, if
just
I put ketchup on it, then that's okay. If you did, we probably would have ended this a little short. It would have been nice to talk to you, but we got standards. It's
One of my co-hosts, Anthony, is anti-ketchup in general, and
wow.
he says
I
ketchup.
like you guys.
He said ketchup should only be used by children. It is a children's condiment.
Thank you.
a man
That
of
is
the
what
a man of
Anthony
the
has said.
and Gio is truly a man of the people.
Thank you.
I really like his candidness and his perspective. It's always a lot of fun, listening to him. But yeah, I totally agree. If after 6, cut it out.
Take it easy.
My son's 8. He puts onions on his glizzies. All right, he's a grown man.
I like
now.
onions.
Yeah.
It's mustard, onions, and then relish.
Yeah.
That's the glizzy. Unless you're getting a Chicago dog.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a Chicago dog?
I was in Chicago once, and I went to Portillo's, and I did make sure that I had a Chicago dog while I was
That's
there.
As you
fucking
should.
right.
I did all the
cheers.
Chicago, like I did deep dish while I was there. I did Portillo's, and I ate so bad and everything was so heavy on like tomatoes and sauce. It was the first time I ever had acid reflux, and I was puking my brains out in the middle of the night in the hotel room. And the people I was staying with, I was like, "Rah!" I woke them up like screaming. I was like, "Get me ginger ale, please!" Rah!
We
And I
got
was just
burners.
puking into the toilet.
It was
Yeah.
the hot dogs, man.
Yeah.
You were eating your Chicago dogs with raw hot dogs.
Yeah, it was
really ran through you. That's what
man.
really killed you.
No, if you were getting real Chicago pizza, though, it would have been a tavern style. It would have been a thin crust, square cut. You would have had 6 slices. That's the
deep dish is turkey for us.
Yeah, that's the touristy. It's a gimmick. The real pizza.
Okay.
The real pizza you get in little squares. The Italian sausage is so fucking good.
Yeah.
You'll smack.
Every little square of pizza has an Italian sausage on it. A little fucking plump of sausage on it, and or pepperones, and thin crust, cracker thin crust.
No flop.
Yeah, just straight fucking, thin crust and just cheese, and then whatever you're topping it.
It's designed to fit on a table.
A bar napkin.
Little bar napkin.
Okay. So what's the best place? Like what's the best place next time I'm in Chicago to get one of these?
So you can go. So I recommend you got to go to Lou Malnati's and get theirs, because Lou Malnati's also does deep dish. So you get Lou Malnati's deep dish, and then you get their thin crust. So you get the both, and you're like, all right, cool, I get it. But then you got to go to Vito and Nick's on the south side of Chicago off of Pulaski. Try theirs, and then go.
Where did you get it for me?
We got
because we did some shows out there.
We got Pete's Pizza off of Western and Addison.
Yeah, that was fire.
Great tavern style pizza, man. My favorite is on the south side of Chicago. It's called Italian Fiesta. It is in the hood. The pizza is consistently awesome, and it takes them 4 hours to make your shit every fucking time. It's so fucking good. Though.
Then they get lost too.
Yeah, they get mad at you
trying to get to this place.
What's up?
Am I gonna get my ass kicked if I try to go to this place? You said it's in the hood.
No.
Okay.
If you're in the hood and you're white, nobody fucks with you. You're making money for somebody, so why will we fuck up your shit?
Bringing business into this.
No, you're a proprietor. You know what I'm saying? We need more of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then we also get a good coney. You can that's another respectable condiment on the glizzy, is a good coney dog.
Yeah.
Do you fuck with chili dogs at all?
I love a chili dog. I had that at Portillo's when I went. They're
Let's
great.
Go. Yeah. So Portillo's, man, that's the beef. I get their beef combo, which has an Italian sausage. And we'll get to that.
Yeah, dude. Man, yeah.
Yeah,
great sandwich.
This is just a quick glizzy talk. You know, we always gotta make sure we cover the guest glizzy preferences.
Make sure you're cool. It's like the secret code. You know, like if you pass that test, it's like, all right, he could stay.
All right, we
for the rest of the podcast.
No, yeah, it's not gonna be a quick little.
For the rest of the podcast, we got it.
Yeah. Entree 3000s, we'll love it. That's what we call our listeners.
Nice. I like it.
Dude, I was at a show in one of these little cities here in Michigan, and it was at the end of the night. And as this dude was leaving, he opened up his jacket, and it was a homemade Entree 3000 shirt. I was tripping out. I was like, "Shut up!" I was like, "They're real." I was like, "Darius, the listeners, they're real." Like, dude, it was awesome, man. It was a lot. That was really cool. Hell yeah!
I like how Rio just goes, "Yeah, that was really cool."
I'm just like,
no, it was amazing, dude. People fuck with us hard. And that's weird.
Enough to make their own shirt.
Yeah, man.
You know,
that guy was either paid or he's trying to kill one of us.
The plan.
Yeah.
I know. The first time I saw someone in reviewing history shit, they custom made it, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, why? Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
You know, like, who the fuck am I? And then I was like,
crazy.
hold on, there's money to be made here. I'm gonna fucking slap that logo on everything I can.
Yeah.
Buy anything reviewing history.
Yeah,
please.
dude. Yeah.
No, that's it.
Stickers, t-shirts.
Reviewing history pod shit.
Yeah, you hear that, guys? Andre 3000. Make sure you go and buy this shit,
please. Or else he's gonna come to your house and fuck your animals.
Band camp. he'll throw up raw glizzies on your porch.
Jalapenos.
Brian Ruppert will become the glizzy goblin. All right, where he terrorizes.
He won't even tag your house. He just puke on your front steps. That's how you know he was there. He's back, Mom. He was back again.
You're just like, all right.
What are those half-eaten hot dogs in that puke? Yep, Brian was here fucking with us.
It's going to be like that scene in the first Spider-Man. You're going to be praying. I'm just going to burst through the window like the Green Goblin and just fucking vomit glizzies all over.
Fuck it, man. We're here for it, man.
That's the spirit of cornbread and beans.
Yeah, right? We can defend ourselves sometimes.
If I just start throwing up back, it's like
I'm leaving, bro.
No, we're done.
I'm going to get Kelly and she's going to kick you out of the house. That's how we do it.
You're terrible house guest.
Yeah, look what you did to Rio, baby.
I'm all covered. No, yeah, so we're recording this Black Friday. It's the day after Thanksgiving. Weekly catch up. What was the best dish everybody made on Thanksgiving?
Oh man, Thanksgiving is my favorite meal, and my favorite part of it, more than the turkey, are the sides. Though I do like the turkey. The stuffing just fucking kicked ass this year, man.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Who made it?
My mom. My mom does all the cooking. I can't cook for shit.
No, so, you don't cook at all.
I'm useless.
What do you try? Do you try?
What does she put in the stuffing?
I know she puts a sausage, and that's about all I know.
Yeah,
I don't want to know. I don't need to know. Just make it and give it to me. That's it.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah. Is it like a porridge consistency, or is it more like a drier consistency, bready?
Crumb.
It's bread. There's definitely breadcrumbs. Yeah, it's definitely a drier one, and you put the gravy on it. You get it nice and moist. And I like to put salt on all my shit. So I dump a ton of salt on that, the mac and cheese, the gravy, the mashed potatoes, the turkey. Oh my fucking God. I want to go home and have a plate right now.
Yeah, dude, I got an extra plate in the fridge right now.
Yeah, that's what we're all about to do as soon as we all get home. Yeah, I like the sides too. I make the turkey every year. This year was a little different. My wife's family had it, so I was at my sister-in-law's, and her fiance is brothers with my wife's ex.
This shit's crazy.
Okay.
This shit's crazy.
So last second, all of his family decided that they were going to come over for Thanksgiving too. And then this motherfucker decides to make a turkey 2.
Turkey battle of the turkeys.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so my wife immediately tells me that my turkey better not, or his turkey better not taste better than my turkey. You know,
Rio's dick
He's trying to
shrank
turkey
even
cuck
more
you.
after that.
turkey cook me. All right, I get a respectable 16-pound turkey. He gets like a 23-pound bird. I'm like, oh, this dude's definitely trying
It's
to.
not
cook
gonna
me.
be good if he didn't brine it, bro. It's not gonna be good.
Yeah, he didn't brine it. He couldn't. He also doesn't know how to carve. All right, so the presentation looked like shit. Meanwhile, my breasts were all like nice and sliced. It was brined. It was perfect, dude. I mean, like my turkey finished. All right, I'm just gonna put it out there. All right, I want everybody to know my turkey finished.
Yeah.
All right, I didn't get no more of my turkey, but
wow, dude.
yeah, it was interesting though. Like, so they've been together for a long time. So I've always like, if they're having a holiday, I know that I'm probably gonna see. And this is like, so when me and her started talking, like she was still dating this guy.
That fucking loser.
Yeah, so fucking
the turkey
easily
loser.
She made the fucking. I turkey cucked him way back then. He was trying to get back.
But dude, he's being a fucking overachiever and he's trying to overstep his boundaries in front of families, bro. Fuck that guy.
He's such a tough guy with a master's degree. I got an associate.
He's a master
I'm doing
baker.
just fine. All right,
motherfucker, master baker.
Yeah, it was interesting.
You got an associate's and his lady.
Yeah, that's my lady.
You took his lady.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah,
my bad.
It's not his lady no more.
Totally married her.
I'll whoop his ass right now. All right,
you don't need
I swear to fucking God.
Just impregnate Veronica one more time, and then it'll just rev his gears up.
I got a vasectomy, and she got her tubes tied. We are not taking any more chances, man. I'm Mexican and Catholic. You know how easy it is for us to fucking knock somebody up? It's like a flash fire.
Oh man, I'm
I
sorry,
think
bro.
if you look at someone the wrong way, they can get pregnant. That's what I've heard. So yeah,
if you smell their
careful.
pheromone, it's enough to knock them up, dude. It's fucking...
Yeah, I've heard that some Mexican Roman Catholics, they keep condoms tied to their dicks all the time.
We don't believe in condoms. We don't believe in condoms. We want all those babies, all right? It's dude, it's what? Where are we at right now?
No, oh boy.
I'm
Baptist, man. Baptist. My favorite thing during Thanksgiving is I'm not a turkey guy. I don't give a shit about the turkey really that much.
Dude, I inject my turkey. I'm brining it. I got a cheesecloth that I'm dipping the butter into.
Yeah, I get it. Dude, like I'm just
favorite.
I'm just not a turkey guy. Like I'd rather get 4 fucking wings with mild and salt and pepper.
Turkey leg?
Nah, dude, all the tendons in that shit, dude. You got fucking No, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'll eat it, but I'm not like all hyped up on turkey. I'm not.
You a turkey leg guy, Brian?
I like the breast myself. Like I like the white meat. Just my preference. So, and I only get turkey once, maybe twice a year. So it's a big deal for me, Thanksgiving, because it's like the one time I'm getting a really fucking nice bird. So I wait all year.
Yeah. So you like turkey?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. And Thanksgiving is the ultimate dude's holiday. It's like Halloween is for the little kids. Fucking Christmas is for the chicks and the little kids. Thanksgiving is for the dudes because we have football on all day. We're going to sit on our asses and we're going to stuff our fucking faces. It's a man's holiday. It's the holiday for men. And it's also overlooked. Look, like every husband in the fucking country. No one gives a fuck what we want. It's all about the kids and the wives. But Thanksgiving is our day to sit there and fucking listen to your uncle scream about politics as you watch football. And that's what Thanksgiving is.
Yeah, and you're just like, God damn it. It was my wife it was the drunk aunt screaming about politics at our Thanksgiving. And that's when it was time for us to get going. It was like 9:30. I was like, all right, babe, we're done. All right.
I was with my fiance's family. I couldn't say shit. I'm black, they're white. So immediately my concerns are different.
Yeah. Immediately.
It's a get out situation. You're worried they're gonna fucking
I'm from Chicago, everybody else. Yeah, everybody else are Detroit Lions fans. I'm wearing a Walter Payton jersey. watching it was okay, very challenging.
Yeah. Yeah, the Eber
Well, you
Fuss
guys had
got
a
fired.
rough night if you're a Bears fan.
Dude.
What's up?
If you're a Bears fan, you had a rough night and a rough day.
I mean,
He called me yesterday, and he was like, Happy Thanksgiving, and tell your family. I was like, yeah, tell your family too. Happy and I was like, I'll tell my kids to be thankful. I was like, thankful they're not Bears fans, and then hung up the phone.
yeah, friendships,
friends.
friendships.
But Ruppert is a Jets fan. They also fired their coach mid-season. Right now, it is also
They barely gave Robert Saleh a chance, bro.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't give him a fair shake either.
They shat on him before he had a chance to really suck. They didn't even let him really suck.
Their mistake was bringing him back after last season. They should have just fired him then. Yeah. He shouldn't have been the coach to start this season because it was never going to work with him. He didn't know how to effectively coach a whole team. He's a great defensive guy. The defense shined under him, but he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing with offense or offensive coordinators. He's even said before, I want nothing to do with the offense. You're the head fucking coach. Everything is your job.
It's your team.
It's like, I don't even they suck. Season's over. I'm just glad he's fucking gone. It's like Jim Harbaugh should have been our fucking coach. They should have shit canned Sal at the end of last year. Jim Harbaugh should have been our fucking coach this year. And now they're going to have to blow the whole fucking thing up again. And we're not going to make the playoffs for another 5 to 10 years.
No, I don't think you need to blow the whole thing up because you guys have so many pieces.
You just got to kill Woody Johnson, bro. That is
Ben Johnson. Bring Ben Johnson. He'll be able to get.
Ben Johnson ain't going to the Jets. He's going to Chicago. Shut up.
Dude. That'd be shitty if he goes to the same.
If he goes to Chicago, because he'll run the Bears forever, and then you guys will fucking crumble under.
So many tools in Chicago too.
That's why he's coming here. Why would he go to the Jets where he has to deal with crazy ass Woody Johnson and share a stadium with a whole nother team?
And New Jersey,
yeah,
right.
Not even in the place where he's going to be the coach of, but it's actually
a benefit being in New Jersey. It's better to be in New Jersey. New York's a fucking shithole. It's a dump. It's the fucking rats everywhere. It sucks. New York fucking sucks. They're better off being in Jersey.
That's right.
The pizza's good, right? The pizza's okay.
Yeah, pizza's good. It's just as good in Jersey. It's like the same thing. The only good part of all of New York City is Staten Island. The other 4 boroughs fucking suck. They're garbage. Fuck them.
Dude. Let's go find Wu-Tang. Yeah. I just want to go find Wu-Tang, remnants of Wu-Tang.
We can do it.
And
what's it called? Sunnyside?
They're from Stapleton, I think, which is kind of Sunnyside, yeah.
I didn't even know if that was the real place or not.
Park Hill.
Yeah, Park Hill.
I don't know shit, bro. I'm just from the South Side. And then, that's it.
Dude, yeah. Then my daughter made desserts for the first time this year. Dude, she made.
How much Cool Whip did she take? And who was she making?
She made pumpkin pies.
Really?
Yeah. And then she also made chocolate dream whip pies. And they came off fire. I'm a big pie guy. Like, dude, I'll fuck up some pies, man. Lemon meringue. I love. I think a cheesecake is technically a pie. That's what I would call it.
Cheesecake is literally a cake. It's called cheesecake.
What do you say?
I would say it's a cake. I mean, it's in the name. No, However, pie is way better than cake.
How fucking dare both of you guys, dude? The fuck?
Why would, if a lemon is a lemon, you gotta call a spade a spade, If cheesecake says, hey, I'm cheesecake, this is 2024.
All right. Well, I like a cheesecake that identifies as a pie. All right. 2024 me that, motherfucker.
Stop trumping me.
You're like
right
a trans
now.
pie.
Stop trumping out on me right now.
All right.
All right, Brian.
We're gonna cut that. We're gonna cut that.
What?
My little chug.
It's all right, man. I mean, you can chug as much as this is your podcast, bro. This is your chug space,
dude. All right, so we're about to get into the Munch Madness right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This is Brian's first time. Yeah, you have you checked out any of the other previous episodes, or were you unaware about this tournament?
I was unaware about the tournament, but I'm excited to
Oh
do it.
Let's go.
yeah.
Let's go.
All
All
right.
right. So the way we do it, we don't go over every we try to kind of summarize first by like the quarterfinals. So but let's just get into it. Who'd you got taking out? Who'd you got going out advancing from McDonald's and Arby's?
McDonald's in a landslide. Run away. Typical 16-1 matchup. You know, one is just putting a beat down on Arby's here. It's not even close.
No, you're no Cinderella story where the mozzarella sticks in the curly
Arby's
fries.
is getting kicked to the curb.
It doesn't even have a chance, especially because a lot of these places, they're not very common around me. So it's like I've only been to Arby's a handful of times and like it was okay, but you know, it doesn't have a chance against McDonald's, which look at me, I'm a big fat guy. I'm going to McDonald's many times a week. That's a runaway.
Yeah, it's sliding away.
Fucking Brian's and shit, dude. He's like, hey, double cheeseburgers, no pickles, no onions, fuckers.
After that, we got Taco Bell versus Chick-fil-A.
Taco Bell versus Chick-fil-A. Again, I'm not as heavy into Taco Bell as, you know, I just prefer Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A's got better menu items and their shakes just are fucking undeniable. Just a fucking powerhouse, those
Dude,
Chick-fil-A shakes.
So passionate.
It's a real dark horse dessert.
He's fucking so passionate.
I love it. I love it.
I gotta go Chick-fil-A.
That's how you know it's a real fucking decision.
Yeah.
Like he laid it out. It was like, hey, he blinked his eyes twice before he let us know why he chose what he chose, dude. I mean, it's just beautiful, man. So
the two restaurants you got advancing is McDonald's versus Taco Bell. We'll save that matchup for a little bit. And we're gonna go down next. And then it's Long John Silver's.
No, I got McDonald's against Chick-fil-A.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, my bad. I'm so usually Chick-fil-A is a first round knockout.
Okay, no, it made it through.
Yeah, yep. Most comics will what is that upgrade?
Fucking Tahitian, the Tahitian sauce.
Time left. We got 8 minutes. Oh, what you need to pay to record it? Can we do another one and record that after this one?
Yeah, you can just record it and splice it together.
Okay. All right. So after this, we got Long John Silver's versus KFC.
I gotta go KFC for one simple fact. I don't eat seafood, and I would never eat at Long John Silver. So it's not even a contest. KFC is dominating.
Holy shit!
You don't eat seafood, but you live on the coast.
Yeah,
no sushi.
I find fish to be repulsive, disgusting creatures.
Oh,
it's like how you would look at someone if you were like, eat this cockroach. Like, that's how I view fish. They just disgust me. I don't want to eat them.
How was it when you were recording Bri Tries? Were you on that set trying to record them fishing?
I've been around people fishing. You know, my father used to like make me go fishing with him.
Is that part of the reason why you might hate fish is because you associate it with your dad?
That and also childhood trauma. The first movie my parents took me to see was The Little Mermaid, and we went and I loved it. You know, I'm a little kid. It's the first movie I've ever seen. And then the restaurant we went to after the movie was Red Lobster, and they brought out all these fish and crabs and all this shit. And I started screaming and crying, saying, "Sebastian,
are you
Sebastian!"
serious?
That's serious,
bro. Your parents are fucking horrible, bro. That's a bad fucking setup.
Move.
I feel like they were playing that shit because you were probably a dickhead as a kid.
Were you a bad kid?
And they wanted to fuck you up, bro.
I was a little sweet kid. That's nothing. My father's pulled a gun on me before, and he tried to kill me and my mother in a bedroom. My childhood is fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Your dad pulled a gun on you as a kid.
I was 13, I think.
As a kid, that's a real legal kid.
Yeah.
You can't go buy cigarettes at the age of 13. You're still a fucking kid. And your dad pulled it. What did he say? Freeze? Or what did he say? Hey, put my cigarettes down.
He kicked open my door, drew his gun on me and said, "Put your hands in the fucking air, scumbag!" And he had his gun on me, and I had to put my hands up. And then he cuffed me.
Was he a
He was a
cop?
cop. Yeah, and then he dragged me outside of the house, and he put me in the cop car, and he made it seem like he was going to arrest me. And he dragged me to the local police precinct. And in my head, I'm just going over every prison trope of that, like things that I know from movies. I'm like, all right, once I'm arrested, I got to go. I got to fight the biggest kid, like the biggest guy or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, I just got to fight right away, find the biggest person, punch him in the face. I'm going through all this stuff, and I didn't cry. And then when he went to get me out of the car to actually bring me into the precinct, then I started bawling. And then he's like, okay, you've learned your lesson enough. And he like brought me home.
Jeez.
What was the lesson?
Yeah, what was it for?
That if you cry, somebody will get you out of trouble. I don't know, like,
no, I think the lesson was, so my mother had been beating me with vacuum cleaner attachments, and I threw her on the bed to get her to stop, and she hit her head on the wall. So I think the lesson was just take beatings from your mother and don't fight
always.
back.
Or else you'll get.
I think that was the lesson.
Oh man, that's a great lesson, bro. I think your dad's a great dad, man.
Yeah, just take those.
He's a perfect dad.
No, baby.
And we should learn from everything that he's telling and teaching.
That's not the lesson. Entree 3000s. Listen,
how dare you defend yourself
on your kids
and how
if they're taking your drugs, but not for like pushing. Listen, that's just a conversation, and maybe like
is your dad still alive? Because I'll throw hands with him.
Yeah, we'll whoop his ass right
now.
We're estranged. I haven't spoken to my dad since I'm 18. I'm 37 now.
Yeah.
So I haven't spoken to my dad in like 19 years.
Is he around you, or can you contact him? Have you have that, like, has he contact or try to contact you?
He's tried occasionally, like when we first started the podcast, he would try to leave comments on it, and he would try to email me, but I muted him on everything. It's like, I want nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's a piece of shit.
You should set him up on like a
entrapment.
Yeah, you should get his ass on like some keto shit, bro. Like you should Chris Hansen his ass, bro.
I just snorted.
Because I mean, what was that? Was that a dog?
Is it a dog?
Yeah, it's my dog.
Let's go.
Hold on. No,
I want to fucking be a part of this.
No, that's baller.
Going back. No.
This is the greatest podcast this is the greatest episode we ever done.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
That dog is, dude, that was hilarious, dude.
Yeah, just chaos,
He's like, hey, I'm back. Hey.
All right.
Fuck my dad's dad.
Fuck him. I don't like him either.
Fucking hate that dick. Doesn't fucking say hi to me either.
I ain't got one fucking treat from that motherfucker.
Lazy ass grandpa. Fuck him.
Oh man.
Right.
Don't worry. My dad is like he's just a weird motherfucker. He just showed up from Texas. He told his wife that he was going fishing and then just left and went from San Antonio, Texas to Washington
and then to Michigan.
Yeah, stay with my sister in Washington.
Dolphin.
Yeah, and then came out here and he's just an odd
2
duck.
hours late, man.
Yeah, he's an odd duck.
I like your dad though.
I had a 9mm home protection piece, and we moved. He helped us move, and he forgot to take my gun out of his truck. He's a fucking felon. Got pulled over and immediately was like, I have a pistol. And so now I still have to go to the precinct to pick up my pistol. Yeah, that got confiscated because my dad, I guarantee you, was trying to steal my pistol. Like, I was like, all right. So that's cool, Dad. I appreciate it. That's also a bad gun owner on me, not realizing that it didn't get unloaded. But he was definitely trying to take it. He wants to be a pioneersman. Like, he wants to be off the grid, but also
he wants to be a homesteader, but he ain't had no home. And he's stealing his guns from his own kids.
Yeah, he's not allowed to even own guns. Like,
you can't just go out in the middle of somewhere and be like, I live here now.
This is my property.
This is my shit.
I'm Native American. I can do that.
No, you're a felon, bro. You don't have the same rights as Brian Ruppert does with his dad. His dad used to prevent people from having their rights.
You think your dad was a good cop?
So it's interesting. He wasn't officially a cop. He served parole warrants. So like when people would meet their parole and shit like that, that was kind of his thing. He wasn't like a New York City beat cop or anything.
So he was like Dog the bounty hunter without a TV show.
Yeah.
And the long blonde hair.
The city.
So it was like when people it was almost exclusively people who fucked up their parole. He was hunting them down and dealing with them. You know, it wasn't like for him, he wasn't like you could smoke weed on the street in front of him. He wasn't going after you. That wasn't his job, you know? So he was like, oh, these people didn't check in with their parole officer enough time. Now I'm going there and I'm taking my gun and kicking the door in.
Seashore.
That's cool. All right. Let's get back to this tournament. This is why I love it, because we get genuine dialogue, from this thing. We're able to actually get good conversations. I've never heard that story on.
Bro, your dad is blowing my mind. I feel like we need another episode in order to fucking. Yeah, dude, that shit's.
Yeah, we'll do another.
I got tons of dad stories.
Yeah, we'll all just do dad stories.
Dude, my dad was shot 11 times, bro. In 2 different
seats. Is your dad 50 Cent?
My dad is 75 Cent, actually. My dad started the cents.
Yeah. All right. How's that light look? Dude, this is spooky. We look creepy as fuck.
We're just trying to light it up.
Little creepsters over here.
You just can't see yourself, so you're freaking out. We're just looking at Brian, man. We don't need to see ourselves.
Yeah. We're just looking at Brian.
Look at those cheeks, dude. He's got a nice little cheek setup.
Yeah, you got a good profile there.
Oh yeah, I got big fat rosy cheeks. I'm like Santa.
Let's fucking go. All right. So we're hopping right back into it. We need to know the Entre 3000s need to know, who do you got winning over Portillo's and National Coney?
I don't know National Coney. I've never heard of it. I don't think we have any in the area. So just because I've actually been to Portillo's, I gotta go Portillo's.
Yeah.
National Coney. What is that? Is that like a chain Midwest?
Yeah, it's like a Michigan Coney Island. It's a regional thing. It's hard to. There's no real franchise of a Coney Island. Most of them are mom and pop spots. Think of like a Greek diner that has everything. Everything under the sun. That's a Coney Island.
Do you guys have Nathan's by you?
No. Hell no. But I buy Nathan's dogs.
I don't fuck with Nathan's dogs.
Okay.
I don't fuck
foot long, bun length dogs.
Foot longs?
The Frankfurters.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Dude, they're so
used to get Nathan's, there used to be a ton of Nathan's in the area. Now, they're not as many, but there's still a couple. Obviously, you got the big one in Coney Island, which I go to whenever I'm in Coney. So
yeah. So it's what that's like a chain that I could put down, just to kind of represent the Coney for a Michigan based like fast food restaurant like bracket. It has to have like some sort of little flavor on there,
I got it. All right, so the next one is Subway or Little Caesars.
Well, right now we want Subway and Little Caesars.
All right, this one is tough, but I gotta go with Subway just because of the strength of the mascot.
I fucking knew you were good. I could fucking tell. I could just fucking tell before you even fucking started. To have their
mascot be a convicted pedophile just means Subway is so strong that to have Jared as the face of the company and still everybody forever, whenever you think of Subway, you will think of Jared. And they haven't like ASAP. They haven't shied away from it. They are linked to Jared, and they always will be. And just for the balls of not doing a rebrand, I gotta go Subway.
They're not even $5 footlongs. They're like $12 footlongs now.
Yeah, bro, you gotta pay to eat at that place now. You know what I'm saying? You just can't get the association of pedophilia for $5 anymore. You got to pay for that shit.
So growing up,
God dang it, somebody earned that.
Yeah, I used to want to work at Subway. I think I've told you this before. Because
I want to touch.
I could tell that everybody was getting fucked up, right? They all were smoked out. They were all like, just listen. I wasn't a bad kid, but I wasn't a sober kid. You know what I mean? Like I like to party.
I want to get into some stuff,
and I could tell those little fucks at Subway were fucking getting into some stuff, you know. And so I'd be like 16, 17 applying. I applied to every single Subway here in Lansing, and not a single one. Maybe I shouldn't be like, because I'm trying to get fucked up, or you know, on the application. But regardless, at least give me a fucking shot. Give me a shake. You know, I would have showed you I was cool with it. I could have held my own. You know,
man.
So we actually just added fucking Subway to the mix. It's a later edition. We had, because it's not really it's isn't fast food. There isn't a drive-through. You know, not like how many of them have windows.
Yeah. I love Jersey Mike's. I wish they were on the list. Jersey Mike's is awesome.
Yeah,
we also don't have a lot of Little Caesars here. I think I've only ever seen one Little Caesars like in my whole life. So it's just not a thing in my area. Yeah.
Wow.
I
dude,
know
it's like the fucking rat's nest over here, man. They're fucking everywhere, dude. Fucking Illich is getting his money's worth. Did you ever get a hot and ready? Have you ever had a hot and ready?
I think I had Little Caesars once in my life, and I can't even remember.
Dude, now it's just like a fast food. Like they have drive-through, you get your pizza and your crazy bread hot and ready. Like it's not even like made for you. It's just made because they know your fucking sad life of existence is coming to get a whole pie for $5. You know,
here's some marinara sauce too.
Like
if you want to be a little
value-wise, money, like getting the most food for your dollar's worth, I don't think you're gonna get a better value than Little Caesars on this list. You know, like the amount of food that you're getting for that amount of money is like the value.
Yeah,
you know, you're getting a whole pie. But and then underneath that we got Culver's and Wendy's.
I've never been to a Culver's. We don't have them in the area, so Wendy's in a landslide. Love Wendy's.
Okay.
The triple. I love a triple cheeseburger from Wendy's. That's like one of my favorite things to eat on the planet. I could eat it every day.
Yeah, it is pretty fucking good, man.
Dude,
yeah. I used to eat that after I played football in high school, and that was like one of my favorite things to eat. I get a fucking number 3 with fucking, Biggie size with a fucking fruit punch and fucking, dude, I go home and just fall into a meat coma after that. It was so great, dude. Triple cheeseburger from Wendy's is the only thing other than the fucking spicy chicken that I will stand by.
All right, you guys get
JBC is good too.
Your triple stacks cut? Do you get them pre-cut for you? You have them cut them in half?
Triple stacks?
Yeah.
No,
I eat them whole.
So much easier to smash though when they're cut in half.
Yeah,
triple Whopper. We're back. Do you guys remember BK's triple Whopper?
Yeah.
That was my shit back in the day. BK actually isn't on this list. Now that I think about it,
that's funny.
That's crazy.
That's funny. We didn't even include.
Fell off, man. Like they were big in the 90s, but Wendy's took their lunch. Wendy's took that number 2 spot.
Yeah. That when they dropped the spicy nuggets, the whole game changed.
Yeah, dude.
The whole game changed.
Wendy's was like, we got spicy nuggets, and then they were like, psych. Right, we don't have spicy nuggets. Now we're gonna bring them back.
So in this area, you got Subway and you got Wendy's advancing.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go down to the next one, which is Carl's Jr. Hardee's versus Rally's Checkers.
So I've only had Hardee's once, and I thought it kind of sucked. Whereas I've had Checkers before, and it's actually been good.
Yeah.
Though they're both really rare in this area, so I got to go Checkers.
Okay, let's go. We fucked with Checkers over. It's Rally's here in Michigan, Checkers in Chicago. But yeah, the zesty fries, they're so solid.
The burgers are just good burgers, man. They're not. Yeah. I mean, they, like you get the whole fucking barbecue, this, that, and the other, but like the cheeseburger is always going to be delicious. The bacon burger is always going to be delicious. It's just good, cut and dry fucking cheeseburger.
Yeah. It's just, and it's solid, man. I mean, they're going to be fucking. It's not going to be the nicest restaurant. Yeah. All right.
You're going to have to maybe stab a rat in the chest to get your food in the parking lot. But when you get it, you're going to be happy and it's going to be delicious.
Yep.
They're never in a good neighborhood. It's like, oh man, I gotta keep my door locked or I'm going to the Checkers. Or I'm gonna fucking see that could drive away like fucking Dale Earnhardt. But you get that food and you bring
yeah, they're running.
What if you mimic the fucking theme of the restaurant and just don't put up with shit and take off every time something gets weird there? Checkers meaning you're driving fast and getting the checker flag because you're the first one to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, you cross the finish line to the street. All right, so we got after that White Castle versus Popeyes.
I'm going White Castle. I fucking love White Castle. It is one of my favorite fucking spots in the world. I love Popeyes too. This was close, but I just have an emotional attachment to fucking White Castle because 24/7. I just remember being a kid. It's like, where are we eating? Let's go to fucking White Castle. One time, me and my friend, we split 100 White Castle burgers, the two of us when we were in high school, 50 each. Yeah. One time I was in Popeyes at like 3 a.m. on by where the Wu-Tang Clan live on fucking Staten Island. So, little white kids, we're really not in that area that much. And this dude comes in and he's like gangster rapping and stuff. And he's mean mugging us. And one of my friends goes over to him and he starts rapping the Fresh Prince theme. And the guy's like, all right. And he started rapping it. And we all just started doing the Fresh Prince theme together. And it was fucking cool. It was like, all right, you're cool, white boys. I like you.
That is a fucking. That's a dope ass fucking.
So good. The
only time that Will Smith fucking bridged the gap between white people and black people.
You guys all got jiggy with it, and
other than fucking 16 degrees of separation, whatever that fucking movie.
No, dude, that's awesome. I wish I had a bonding story with some gangster rapper singing
Will Smith songs, over and over again. It's pretty fun.
Wild Wild West, y'all. Let's go.
Millennium.
Take it to the Wild Wild West. In the summertime.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It ain't happening over here in Lansing,
Michigan. Going to Miami.
They're gonna call you a fucking gay and then fucking try to run you over in their Dodge Ram.
You a gay?
Man, you a gay.
Yeah, that's that. And they don't mean it like cool and sexy. Like how you guys.
They mean it like they're afraid of you and they're surprised that you did what you did around them. That's what the
90s way. The way we all grew up saying it. The way everyone used it until 2009.
Yeah.
What is that? That's weird.
Yeah. All right, so you got White Castle and you got Checkers moving forward. Who advances between those two?
White Castle, love it.
All right.
Just being able to eat that many White Castle burgers, it can't be beat.
And then Subway and Wendy's.
Not even a contest. Wendy's is winning. They have a little girl. They have against Jared Fogle. In an upset, the little girl wins this time. Maybe if it's a little
boy, upset that nobody saw coming.
Different.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Well, I gotta go Wendy's over Subway.
Okay, and then we got McDonald's. We got McDonald's, and then we also have Chick-fil-A. Who advances out of those two?
McDonald's.
Was that a tough choice?
Not even close.
No. Were any of these? No. Which one was the toughest choice, do you think, so far?
Toughest for me was White Castle and Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did that happen yet? Or
not yet. But...
Okay. Oh, and KFC is going to go against McDonald's in the next round. KFC advanced.
Oh shit! So the final four is McDonald's, KFC, Wendy's, and White Castle. Strong. It's strong.
I'm pulling for White Castle to come out of this 4.
Yeah,
I'd really like to see a White Castle.
That's what I
dub.
If we had to put our money on it, I think it would be maybe 25-1.
Yeah, I think White Castle is gonna win it. I want it to win it. It makes the most sense to me because
We haven't seen this list. Full disclosure, we don't know who Brian had. That's how we always do it. We always like to,
we
let
don't wanna
the
be biased.
yeah, we want to be surprised just as much as the Entree 3000s. So you got who's your final two?
Final two. We got McDonald's against Wendy's. Number one against number two.
Oh no way.
The Wendy's White Castle matchup was so tough.
Yeah.
But the triple cheeseburger is I can't eat White Castle every day because, it fucks with my stomach too much, but I do love it. I can eat a triple cheeseburger every single day.
It stays. Wendy's is but White Castle, it stays inside of you for like 5 days, and you're just farting and shitting,
and it always smells
onions, and everybody knows you're the worst person on the planet when you fart around somebody after White Castle.
I thought for sure that White Castle.
We still haven't gone to Brighton and gotten White Castle, by the way.
No, I go to Flint.
Well, who's closer? And let's go because I want 3 fucking double.
We don't get the water though. All right, but
no, I get a root beer.
Yeah, get a root beer. We get root beers.
That's what I get. Bud.
All right, so who's coming out on top? McDonald's or Wendy's? What's the winner?
This was tough. And this was honestly the Wendy's White Castle matchup was really tough. And the McDonald's Wendy's matchup was really tough too. And I really thought about this one. And what it really came down to was Wendy's has one thing I absolutely love, which is the triple cheeseburger. But McDonald's has more things that I love that are great. So just by volume, I had to give it to McDonald's. But it was really close, and that was a tough battle. But I got to go mix. I got to go McDonald's. The fucking clown wins.
Congrats, McDonald's.
McDonald's, the number one.
If you would have chosen Wendy's, I would have hated your guts because Wendy's tried to kill me once.
Yeah, they legitimately gave him the waiting treatment and spit and fucked up his food.
They fucked up my food because I wanted a separate order during one transaction, and they tried to make me go through the drive-through again, and I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And they got mad at me, and then they poisoned my food somehow, and I almost died following. Yeah, dude, I threw up over myself. I fucking fell in my bathtub.
He was like, something not right.
It was fucked up, man. It was fucked up. Yeah, dude. So Wendy's, I hope you die. Yeah. I honestly hope your franchise never makes it.
It's the franchise, but Wendy personally.
Yeah, Wendy, you redhead cunt.
No.
I hope you fucking die.
No, we know all Wendy's are created. Suck that, Thomas.
You tried to fucking kill me.
Not all
because
Wendy's,
I showed up
Wendy's, though.
At your establishment.
Tried to kill you.
This particular Wendy's on Clybourne Avenue in Chicago. Illinois.
Don't go.
Don't do it, man.
Don't go.
They'll try to poison your food. Next, you'll be throwing up and.
I just took the family to Wendy's. Though. We all sat down and ate inside in that little glass dome, underneath all the windows. It was beautiful. All right, next we got a couple quick questions that we're gonna ask you, and then
beautiful questions.
Yep, and then you get to ask us a question. All right.
All right, let's do it.
Full disclosure, we reserve the right to veto the question if we've had it before or if it sucks. So just have a good question. All right. No, I'm not joking, but all right. First question: what was your favorite school lunch growing up?
It's a tie between the pizza day, which was Friday, especially during Lent, because I was in Staten Island, heavy Italian Roman Catholic area. Yeah. So pizza Fridays was always good. But alternatively, I always loved the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because they would make a 5-stack out of it. And it was so much peanut butter and so much jelly. It was fucking awesome. So those are the two.
Uncrustables?
No, it was so it'd be peanut butter and jelly, then another peanut butter and jelly, then another peanut butter and jelly. And it was 6 sandwiches stacked in a big block. And that was what they would do on Staten Island.
That's ridiculous.
Staten Island lunch sounds crazy. What kind of pizza?
Yeah.
What was it? Sliced pepperoni or diced?
It was like a shitty rectangle that's like, a shitty lasagna, almost like Elio's. It was kind of like an Elio's pizza. That's the best way to describe it.
What's Elio's? I've never heard of it.
Elio's is a frozen pizza that you could get like at your local supermarket, and you put it in your toaster oven and it comes out.
All right, all right. So next question. This one's a little bit of a thinker.
That's good.
This was a little bit of a thinker. You're stranded on an island. Food and sustenance are not a problem. Gathering isn't a problem. But you only have 3 utensils to cook and eat with. What are your 3 utensils?
Tongs, because a tong can take the place of a spatula.
Yep.
Um, I'm good, and you could also even use a knife. You need a knife because you got to be able to cut. And then the last thing I'm gonna say is I'm gonna go with a spatula, not spatula. I'm gonna go with like a wooden spoon style thing, one of those.
Let's go. Let's go. Those
Yeah.
are great. So I gave him the question about his 3 utensils and he chose tongs, knife, and a spoon.
Yeah.
And that's solid, dude. That's like fucking perfect. I think we chose the same thing. We might have did a spork. We might have did a spork.
Yeah.
Oh, spork is good. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
But I mean, tongs to me are like the most logical fucking thing to have when you are,
Cooking.
dude,
Yeah.
over fire.
Yeah, and it's also like
you can't touch shit. You can fucking eat with it. It's your fingers, it's your pickup device.
Yeah, it has a lot more applications too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so next question. You can have dinner with any comedian, dead or alive. Who are you having dinner with, and what are you guys eating?
All right. I gotta go with my personal hero. I gotta go with Jerry Seinfeld. That's my guy. I love Jerry Seinfeld. He's a legend. What are we eating? I want to go to a diner with Jerry Seinfeld, and I want us to have pancakes. I think like a nice like breakfast with Jerry Seinfeld, getting like pancakes and eggs would be a lot of fun.
You want to eat cereal with them
in the morning? Little Pop-Tarts?
I could. I was thinking Pop-Tarts, but I was like, I know diner would serve us Pop-Tarts. Let's not be silly.
Darius's uncle was in an episode of Seinfeld.
Which one?
The one where
there's like 5 black people. I could probably guess.
The one where he takes fucking what's her name? The fucking chick, Elaine, to a dance, and she's dancing all wonky and weird. It's the wonky weird dance episode.
Okay, the little kicks. It's called.
Yeah, my uncle took her to whatever party she was at or whatever the fuck was going on.
Oh, really? He's like in the background, or?
Yeah, I guess, dude. I don't watch I am the most anti-comic. I don't support comedy. I don't watch fucking podcasts, or I don't care. I'm doing my thing. You're doing your thing. Cool. I'll see you when I see you. But there's just certain things that I like, and then I will watch them. But Seinfeld to me is a lot of work. It's like an encyclopedia of comedy. And I'm not watching all them episodes and shit. But
I never watched. I've watched them here and there. I've never made it an effort to watch like season.
No, I mean there's a lot of shit that's funny.
Yeah,
it's just, dude, like it's like watching fucking Breaking Bad. Like at any point, basically, like, it's like, all right, this episode's crazy, and then you watch, you're like, oh shit, this episode is crazy. Yeah, it feels like this episode's funny for no reason. Then you watch, you're like, oh fuck, it's hilarious. I need to watch the next episode. Nothing like that past episode.
Yeah,
I get it.
Fucking A.
I'm not shitting on Seinfeld. I just,
Hey, people like what they like.
I'm
you know?
ADHD, dude. I can't. I just can't.
We
get
had my
it.
friend on here and he asked us, he was like he was actually really delving in to Seinfeld. Like he asked us, and then at one point he's like, "Do you think it's funny?" I was like, "Well, yeah. I mean, I've seen some funny stuff that he's done. You know, like it's just like anybody can be funny in it, and sometimes you know they aren't.
Yeah, they hit and
And
miss.
sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not funny. I can't.
So wait, did he have did your uncle have a speaking role on
I
the show, or was
I
he?
I think he did. I've seen it. I
Yeah.
just don't remember everything.
Yeah,
I really don't. I mean, I'll fucking send you the clip.
dude,
He'll
let's
send you
go,
the clip. But
dude. I fucking
Yeah.
I wish some of the I can't find any fucking thing that I've ever done like professionally besides the Batman clip. Like,
Yeah, I've seen the Batman clip.
dude, I want to find the fucking Tim Robinson show that I was fucking working on with him fucking for a week, but it never got picked up. The pilot never dropped, and then
Oh,
the only commercials that I can find are the Adam and Eve commercials that I've done, and I'm just waving around giant fucking dildos during them, you know, like shout out to Adam and Eve, you know, I did the ads when they told me, but dude, those ads were fucking crazy, man. Every time they were making me hold these giant big Yashuas, you know, like it was a lot, dude.
yeah, man, Yeshua.
One of them we had to have a dildo fight, like they were lightsabers.
Great.
That was a real commercial I did for Adam and Eve.
that's fun.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's fun.
Mm.
Don't show your kids.
Mm.
Dad, let me see your acting career. Let me see your acting reel.
Yeah,
It's just me getting smacked in the face.
Mm.
No, all right. So Seinfeld was dinner and having pancakes. That's cool. We got one more question. I normally we ask comedians what their favorite three stages to perform at. We're gonna go a little bit different. I want to ask, what are your top three like podcasting moments, whether you're on the mic or off the mic, like three of your top three like moments from podcasting over the years.
Okay, that's good. So my top three favorite are, I gotta say, this past Tell 'em Steve Dave Christmas pod, I was on it, which just dropped today. It was really cool to be on that. And
Congrats.
anytime I get to do Tell 'em Steve Dave stuff, it's really special. But this was like, there was just such a sense of community and being a part of this. Since I came on in 2017, it's been, it's been over 7 years now. And just continuing to be a part of it is always really special. And this was helping out two friends whose family needed the money. So it was really fucking nice to get to do this. So
That's cool.
I'm going to say this year's Tom Steve Dave Christmas special. Reviewing history, it was really cool to go to the last Kiss show and to meet a listener wearing my podcast's merch at the last Kiss show.
Okay.
It was a really fucking surreal moment. Like to be like, I'm at a Kiss show. Someone is here wearing my shit, from my goofy podcast. That was a really fucking crazy moment where I was like, wow, people actually kind of care about this.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the third one is, that's tough. It's got to be the first time I worked with Tell 'em Steve Dave doing a Halloween special and having that come out and like being like starstruck. Like I'm working with Brian Quinn from Impractical Jokers, Walt Flanagan from Comic Book Men, Brian Johnson from Comic Book Men, and like we're doing this green screen thing. I'm not sure if I could pull it off. We shot it the night of my 30th birthday.
Wow.
It's like it was a crazy night, and it really kind of almost kick-started what the next decade of my life was going to be, working in podcasting and doing stuff like that. So I gotta say that first Tell 'em Steve Dave special.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Mm.
That's badass. Dude, we want to thank you for coming on the pod. We want to thank you so much for spending the time with us and
Do I get to
hanging
ask
out
you
with
guys a
us.
question?
Oh yeah. Yep. Yes, you do. Yep. So you get to ask
All
us a
right.
question.
What is the best soda? Has anyone asked you that?
No, nope, nobody has.
All right.
Oh man.
I got an answer for that shit.
Yeah, go
I'm
for
a
it.
It's
Diet
called
Dr. Pepper, man.
Yeah, Diet Dr. Pepper. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
I think that, in my opinion, regionally, it is called Canfield's 50/50, which is half tangerine, or no, it's half grapefruit and then half lemon lime.
Oh man,
It's
I've never
called
heard
50/50. Yeah,
I might have heard of it.
it's good.
I've never
All right,
heard of
man.
this.
All right, if I'm sick, if I got an upset tummy, I'm going for Verner's. Verner's is the one of the best pops. You can't go wrong with Fago. Fago is not just a Juggalo drink, just so you're aware. It is a regular standard Michigan pop. All right, all Michiganders drink it, and it's not for nobody goes woot woot when they buy it either. Right? It's not. It's just a regular pop. All right. But yeah, they got a strawberry pop or a red pop, which is like a strawberry cream soda,
Okay.
and yeah, that's one of my favorite pops. That's what I'm
Okay,
going with.
cool.
But if I'm my everyday grabbing out of like or filling up a pop, I'm grabbing Coca-Cola.
The classic. Okay. I mean, you can never go wrong with a
Mhm.
Coke.
Yeah, classic Coca-Cola guy. Classic Coca-Cola guy. And that was a good question. Dude, this has been a great episode. It's been fun.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Um,
it's been a good time. Andre 3000, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening. Make sure you guys like and follow the podcast. Like our Facebook Cornbread and Beans podcast, like the Cornbread and Beans podcast on YouTube. Make sure you like and share, rate and review every episode. Put it all down there. Make sure you like our friend Brian Ruppert's podcast, Reviewing History.
do one last
Yep.
plug.
Yep, and he's gonna plug it one last time.
Reviewing History, like, subscribe everywhere. We're on YouTube. Follow all social media. Review History Pod on Twitter. Reviewing History Pod everywhere else. Reviewing History, like, subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you do that. But the most important thing, go to bandcamp.com. Buy the new Christmas podcast. It's $5, 4 hours of Christmas laughs. It's called The Christmas Freak Off. There's also a bundle with last year's. Half the money for last year's will always go to St. Jude Children's Hospital. But really, I want all your money for myself this year. So buy the new one. It's called The Christmas Freak Off. 4 hours of laugh. You're going to love it. All Christmas content. Thank you so much for having me, guys. Thank
Hell
you,
yeah.
Andre 3000.
All right, guys. You guys have a good episode. Great night. Take it easy.